Should the ex-wife of a man who won $273 million in the lottery get some of the jackpot? After all, during their 15-year marriage, she supported him because he didn't have a steady job. Well, now the lottery winner's ex is speaking out in an exclusive interview with our Les Trent.
She's the just-divorced wife whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike Mursky never had a steady job in their 15-year marriage.
We had a dog. He took care of the dog.
And when they divorced 5 months ago, she was ordered to pay him alimony. Now, at age 53, this regular Joe is mega rich, leading to all sorts of debate.
What's the right thing he should do?
He should give his wife 20% after.
At least 20?
20, huh? 15 years, or at least 15% a year.
I'm going to go with half.
Oh, wow.
Now, in this exclusive interview, we're hearing from Eileen for the first time. And she tells Inside Edition she doesn't want a penny of his winnings.
Your ex-husband won over $270 million. You were the breadwinner when you were married. You think you're entitled to any of that?
I don't want anybody to misconstrue anything that I'm coming after him, because I've heard this from numerous places that I'm coming after him. I'm taking him back to court. I want part of his lottery winnings. I don't.
She does, however, want the alimony payments to come to a stop.
The only thing that I would like to see is obviously termination of spousal support.
What was your first reaction?
I had already seen that somebody had purchased a ticket at that store, and I thought there's no way it could be him, and sure enough it was. I was shocked.
Eileen says the lottery jackpot doesn't change the way she feels about Mike. The marriage did not end on a happy note.
Now that you have money, it doesn't mean that I would want to come back.
Mike reacted this way.
$270 million does not make me appealing to her. That's what she said in the New York Post interview.
And do you believe her?
I don't care.
Don't care.
She didn't have a chance of getting back with me, and I don't want her back, so.
We asked divorce lawyer Kelly Chang Rickert for her take.
He bought this ticket post the divorce, several months after the divorce was finalized. He bought it with his separate money. He won its separate property, and she has absolutely no right to it.
Now, check out this wild coincidence. That New Jersey convenience store where Mike bought the winning ticket, that's where he proposed to Eileen 15 years ago. Yep, right in the same store.
That is a crazy story.
It is a crazy story.
Wow.
You might think Eileen has the worst timing ever, but maybe her luck is about to change.
Let's see if we can make you as lucky as your ex. You ready?
I'm ready.
Gonna get your Mega Millions. What do you think?
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's
Can I get a
awesome,
Mega
Les.
Millions, please?
And we wish them both a lot of good luck.
So what she wants the alimony to stop, not payback, right? She wants it to stop. She wants to stop paying alimony. So I just have to say this, ma'am. Welcome to the man's world. It's a man's world. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. You understand what I'm saying? We don't just stop paying alimony. You know what I mean? Just because you have a job or whatever, like, oh, you won the lottery. We just don't get to stop paying the alimony for that, right? But anyway, let's move on to the next video.
A quarrel over a jackpot-winning lottery ticket returned to a Manitoba courtroom today. CTV's Daniel Hammerson's story now. He was there for the proceedings.
Lawrence Campbell thought his life was about to change for the better, with dreams of financial freedom alongside the love of his life.
Well, I was just happy, and excited, like life-changing type of deal. I thought we're just gonna live off with a happy life, happy ever after.
But 16 months later, he's embroiled in a legal battle with his ex-girlfriend Crystal McKay over a $5 million lotto ticket. He's suing her after he says she collected the winnings and then dumped him.
I thought I was in a good relationship with her and a healthy one, and I didn't think it was gonna go this bad for me at the end.
According to a claim filed in Manitoba's Court of King's Bench last month, Campbell alleges he bought the winning ticket in January 2024. However, the lawsuit says Campbell was told by a Western Canada Lottery Corporation agent he couldn't cash in because he didn't have ID or a bank account. The suit alleges he was told to let McKay sign the ticket instead and publicly claim the $5 million. But less than 2 weeks later, Campbell alleges he found her in bed with another man and she, quote, ghosted him by cutting off contact.
We're going to try and encourage the settlement talks, and we're going to be open to negotiating, but it's going to have to be for an amount above $5 million.
Lawyer Chad Panting is representing Campbell. McKay's lawyer declined an interview, saying McKay disputes the allegations and will be filing a defense. In the meantime, a Manitoba judge has issued an injunction which means McKay cannot sell or transfer anything of value until another order is made.
Prohibits Crystal from purchasing or selling any assets over $3,500. She can't securitize or collateralize any property which she currently owns.
McKay is also required to provide a list of all assets valued at more than $3,500.
All right, CTV's Daniel Hammerson back now to give us an update on this case. So what is next in these proceedings?
Well, Marilee, let's keep in mind the allegations in the statement of claim have not been tested in court, and McKay's statement of defense is expected to be filed in the coming weeks. Manitoba Liquor and Lotteries, as well as the Western Canada Lottery Corporation, also named as defendants in this case, took no position on the injunction order. Lawyers for both of those parties didn't respond to a request for comment.
All right, you mentioned the lottery corporations. Why are both of them named in this?
Well, it claims the claim says that they gave Campbell bad advice and didn't warn him of the inherent risks of allowing McKay to sign that lottery ticket in the first place. So we should see this broil yet again in the coming weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Stay on it for us. We'll look forward to the update. Thanks, Danny.
Will do.
Okay, first of all, here's my advice to the brother, right? Never trust anyone when it comes to money, when it comes to millions. Like, you know, we're talking about a lot of money. Like, I don't trust anybody with like thousands. You know what I mean? Not even 100,000s, like thousands. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can be 1,000. Like, I don't trust anybody. Like, don't trust people when it comes to money. You don't let people sign your money. Like, you know what I mean? You don't, no matter what kind of problem you have, right? Rather go to your mother, go to your family member. Or maybe because, you know, he's probably in a different country, you know, so that's why it's like, you know, he doesn't have family over there. But don't trust anybody, bro. Don't trust anybody. Like, even if after we sign for the money, like, unless if, like, you have a deal with that person, you say, look, man, if you sign for me, I'll give you half of that money, right? I give you half of that money, you give me half of the money. And we're good, right? Because this is what happens if you trust people with all your money. Let alone, bro, like, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how desperate you are. You know, you made a bad move, bro. You made a bad move, you know, giving that money to your girlfriend. Like, what's part? Like, a girlfriend, bro. Someone who's just gonna leave you, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like, someone who's just gonna leave you at the end of the day. You know women don't stay, bro. Especially nowadays. Women don't get into relationships and stay. So, what makes you think that, you know, we're gonna be happy forever together, right? Like, when you gave her that opportunity to sign for your money. 5 million. 5 million, guys. 5 million. This man lost 5 million. Not 1,000. 5 million, guys. So, you know, that's not what you do, guys. Like, you don't trust people with that kind of money. Like, I don't know, like, you were supposed to leave the lottery ticket alone, you know? He was supposed to leave it alone. Or he was supposed to make a deal with her. Like, at least, like, give me $1 million, I'll give you $4 million. Right? At least, bro. Because now he lost. Obviously, and the chick was already cheating on him, you know, before the money. You know what I mean? The chick was already cheating. And she's not even trustworthy, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's it for today. My name is RJ Godfella, and this is the RJ Godfella Chats. Now, if you like this type of content, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Peace, I'm out.